Now, next up. Guys, buy or sell. Is Hendon Hooker a NFL bust? What? What, Buck? Are we talking about bust? Are we talking about preseason bust? We're talking about NFL pro. Like, what? Slow it down, Buck. Guys, buy or sell. Is Hendon Hooker an NFL bust? Guys, Hendon Hooker has struggled this preseason. The preseason numbers are hard to ignore. Hendon Hooker, the 2023 third-round draft pick, was once considered a potential successor of Jared Goff in Detroit. Matter of fact, many people thought he would take Jared Goff's job sooner than later. But so far, this is far been wrong. This has been so far wrong that we're going to call him a bust as of right now. Now, his struggle in preseason is a climate to the situation. I guess I don't know. It just been bad. But through 3 games, he is 16 for 29, 117 yards with 2 interceptions. He has been noticeably outplayed by Kyle Allen. Last week, he even got pulled earlier after losing 2 fumbles. Guys, even in his limited action, Hooker hasn't shown the consistency you want from a backup quarterback who could eventually be a starter. He has had 1 solid 2-minute drill, but it ended with the end zone interception. It is what it is. He sucks. And that's the kind of thing that keeps him behind Kyle Allen in the pecking order. Speaking of Kyle Allen, this is a guy who has taken the spotlight. After a rough debut in the Hall of Fame game with 2 interceptions, guys, Allen has bounced back in style. Over the last 2 weeks, he's thrown for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns with 84 completion percentage, including a perfect 158.3 passer rating against the Falcons. Can we just pause here for a second? Can we just make 100% like the highest that you can go? Like 158.3 passer rating. Like, stop it. I understand it's perfect, whatever you got. Just make it 0 to what? 2, like 100. 0 being 1 or worse, and 100 being the best. Rant over. But guys, even Coach Dan Campbell's even said, if you had to go in with the number 2 right now, I would trust Kyle Allen more because he's proven more in those 2 games. That's damning for Hendon Hooker. Allen is showing promise, command of the offense, and the ability to bounce back after mistakes. Hendon Hooker, meanwhile, has struggled to do the same. Just not very good. Guys, here is the reality. The NFL is not forgiving. Time is running out for Hendon Hooker to prove he deserves a backup role, let alone a future starting role. Detroit has to decide whether they keep him to keep 2 or 3 quarterbacks on their initial roster, and Hooker's grip on the quarterback 2 position not slipping fast. Guys, the big picture right now, the way things stand, Hooker is trending toward bust territory. His talent is undeniable, but the production just isn't there yet. And Allen is outshining him in every chance he can get. It is what it is. So guys, here is my take. I'm selling the idea that Hendon Hooker will be a successful NFL quarterback. He's still got time, sure, but right now, the preseason tape doesn't lie. Detroit is seeing a clear difference between him and Allen, and the gap isn't shrinking. But I want to hear from you. Is Hendon Hooker a best waiting to happen, or do you still think he can turn things around and earn the quarterback spot too in Detroit? Guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Remember, we're live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. Let's get into your thoughts. Ghost says Hooker sucks. He's like, it is what it is. Hendon Hooker sucks. And Ghost, you know what? I was kind of on the Hendon Hooker's not bad train, right? I was very confused of why the Lions drafted him when they did, right? Because I thought Jared Goff was still a very, very pliable quarterback. But then we heard, contract situations coming up, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Ben Johnson's system is a plug-and-play quarterback. Like, all that we'll see, obviously. But more I watch Hendon Hooker play, the more I watch him practice, the more I watch him interact with people and fans, the more I watch him in preseason games, he sucks. He sucks. He's not very good. He was great in Tennessee. Tore his ACL, I think, his senior year. Still got drafted. He was projected to be a first-round draft pick. Tore his ACL, dropped down to third. He was projected to the 3rd or 4th, 5th-round picks. Lions took a chance on him at the 3rd, and I think they just swung and missed. Laura says, hence it's preseason. Thank goodness for preseason. Laura, we just talked about preseason. See, people were saying, "Oh, it's Caleb Williams. This preseason is whatever." But now we're saying, "Oh, Caleb or Hendon Hooker's a bust." Thank God it's only preseason, right? Can't have it both ways, baby. We can't have it both ways. We need to stay on one side of the aisle. Do we love preseason or do we hate preseason? That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Alpha Rob says, "I've never heard of him." You never heard of Hendon Hooker? Go. So this is me not talking shit because obviously there's a lot of backup players from other teams that a lot of people have not heard of. But Alpha Rob, after this show's over here in about half hour, 45 minutes, whatever we go to, I want you to go to YouTube, go to TikTok, whatever, look up Hendon Hooker highlights from Tennessee. He was a dog. He was a dog. He had some great plays in college, most notably against the University of Kentucky, my wife's Wildcats. Alpha Rob says, insert flush sound effect, please. And Alpha Rob says, if you're struggling in preseason, you are trash. Ooh. That's tough, baby. That is tough. But probably not wrong. But guys, buy or sell. Is Hendon Hooker a bust?